So you can tell me how my day will go tomorrow just by looking at my chart.
I can tell you that, yeah. Any astrologer, any person who studies the symbols and works, I would say for a few years.
Alina? All right, so before we get back to that, because I really want to know how my day is going to go tomorrow, but before we get back to that, I know this is what you do for a living. You're an astrologist, you're a psychotherapist, so you have your clients. Have you ever had to give a client bad news?
Many times.
Wow.
If we talk about tomorrow, let's say tomorrow.
Let's talk about tomorrow.
And you have tomorrow. Let's say I see that Mars, the planet of conflict, Mars is conjunct your moon. I'm going to tell you, be very careful because your emotions are going to be hyper. You're going to feel, it depends on the sign, but probably I will say you may feel more prone to conflict, you may attract more conflict, or you may have a short fuse. So be careful how you drive, be careful if you
conjunct means beside?
Sorry, conjunct means one on top of each other.
One on top of each other,
yes.
Okay, got it.
Like their
so Mars is on top of the
moon, let's say, yes.
Okay.
The moon is the moon absorbs. So the moon as a body in the sky has no light of its own, so it always absorbs the light of the sun, if it's a full moon, or the energy of a planet. It's receptive. Mars is imagine Mars as a very strong,
a big tick man.
Man or woman, it can be like an Amazon woman or like a strong person or personality.
Superman or Wonder Woman.
Yes, and Mars is the planet of conflict.
Right.
Whether that is for a good cause or a negative.
Or a negative cause. Okay.
It's still going to make things fire up, intense. If we are conscious that tomorrow you may have. There might be the possibility of you having a sort of disagreement with someone, and you have an important meeting. Maybe you want to reschedule. Maybe you want to, do other things. Or if you go to the gym and you are an athlete, maybe you have to to carefully watch how you train.
True. Okay.
So in this way, you can say to someone, "This is going to happen in your life." And yes, I had to deliver this kind of description, and I do have. There are many people out here in Jamaica. I've been here for 9 years already. So
wow, you live here?
I live here.
You're Jamaican.
It's my home. But I did have people telling me that one of the reasons they don't consult me more often is because they do not want to hear bad news.
Yeah. You know what? I find that people don't like to hear bad news, no matter how true it is, no matter how realistic it is. We prefer to kind of live in denial as human beings.
I don't know if denial is the word that I would use. I think again, social media. What social media did, it made us very easily distracted, and I think it made our span of attention very, very short, and that has a consequence in how we live and how much we want to go in depth into how we live and what we feel.